Next up, we have one of my favourite of all the Need for Speed cars, the Jaguar XJ220. Now, there's a lot to say about the XJ220, so I'll save all that for another video. But the XJ220 and the market for them has been very interesting indeed. Developed in 1988 by a team of people working out of hours, it was shown at the British International Motor Show in 1988 and it got a very positive response. When the car was announced, prospective buyers were told it would be a V12 with four-wheel drive, and the deposits came flooding in. As the project developed, the engines dropped from 12 cylinders to 6 and from four-wheel drive to 2, and the buyers dropped like flies. Obviously, this wasn't helped by a downturn in the supercar market and a tightening of the emissions regulations. Jaguar built 275 XJ220s with a retail price of 470 grand. The 3.5 litre turbocharged V6 engine gave the big cat more than 500 horsepower, and the gorgeous, slippery design allowed it to achieve more than 200 miles an hour, or closer to 223 if you remove the catalytic converters. In true British fashion, it was utterly brilliant while simultaneously being a bit crap. Look, I love the XJ220, it never was a bit crap, but it did have the rear lights from a Rover 200. The press received the car very well indeed, but it was huge and apparently the doors didn't open wide enough. Jaguar had planned to build 350 of them, but they just weren't selling. Interestingly, the McLaren F1 was in a very similar boat. In 1997, the last of the unsold XJ220s was sold for £127,000. The retail price was £420,000. It was a big hit for Jaguar. From there on, the values dipped before climbing, dropping, and finally climbing again. I remember being at the NEC Classic Motor Show in 2013 and seeing an XJ220 with a sticker price of 169 grand. 2 years ago, I inquired with a dealer about a price on application car that I'd found online and I was writing about. I was told it was 350 grand, and as I write this in 2022, you won't get much change from £500,000. There are Jaguar XJ220s out there to buy, but you really should have bought one a decade ago.
Geoff buys cars. Still, YouTube's most boring car channel.